I ain't drip shit, you know.
Hey YouTube, it's your host J, and I'm back with another episode on TheGlow Talk, where we are glowing and growing. And on today's episode, I have two very, very special guests on the show today. They are CEO/radio hosts JoceGang, MCG, and DJBae from New Orleans. Yes.
Yes. What's up, guys?
Well, thank you guys so much for being on here today.
Thank you for having us.
Could you tell everybody who you are and a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am MCG, radio personality with Wall Radio. The name of our segment is called the JoceGang, and I am also the CEO of Nola Outrage dance team.
Yes, and I'm DJBae. I'm also a co-host of the show, the JoceGang, and I am the director of Nola Outrage dance team. Yeah.
Hey, okay. So, how did you guys come up with JoceGang to be y'all's radio show?
Well, originally we were host on our old show, which was on 99.1 FM radio, WXDR Dalton Radio. School for music business in production. And like everybody told us that we were just a jokes. So that's kind of how we came to the name. Like,
just freestyling and
yeah,
just,
like we,
interacting and feeding off the energy, and it's just
just
everything
natural.
just
nothing
like,
programmed.
We talk about everything, like everything is covered.
Yeah, it's nothing programmed.
Everything personal, stuff that's happening now, and just we have artists come in, entrepreneurs, business owners, all types of guests that we bring on the show, and we just talk about everything. It's not one thing that we don't talk about. We do have general questions that we keep it broad for everyone, but sometimes that don't go accordingly because everybody's
different. Every interview is different. Some people shortchange themselves with short answers. Yeah. But yeah, so like our original name was called the Local Love Show, and just we switched it up a little bit, and everybody told us we were like fun, like a Joce. I don't know what's fun about a Joce, but the new definition of a Joce, our definition of a Joce was Jocing. So originally when when we came up with it, I was like, maybe we could target some inmates, but I didn't know that many inmates were gonna have phones. So we just think but we do have some. Shout out to the people locked down that's tuning in to download the app.
Hey, that's awesome. You said about your different definition of Jocing and now the new age definition for Jocing. So for people who have no idea what Jocing is, who are not from New Orleans, what is Jocing?
Like what we're doing now, just like basic conversation, fun, just having fun, just like Jocing. And it's a fun, not a broad, non-judgmental fucking conversation. Sorry. Just being yourself, unprogrammed,
comfortable conversation,
just based off of the energy. Just just like that. That's what it is to us. And we the gang, of course.
And we didn't even know that sometimes we have conversations and it helps others. They started talking about stuff that they've been holding like for so long. And we found that it was like, oh wow, that was successful because they were able to share with certain things that others can relate to, and then we all have a conversation on that.
So I guess a fun conversation that you learn something from. Because even in real life, a joke you gotta learn from that, or you're gonna be back where you started.
I like what else you talking about? Like what the hell you talking about?
Gotta learn from that. Yeah. So it really taught us a lot, especially with men. I learned a lot just from men alone, what I didn't expect. By me being a mom of a son. Just me having a son, and I just learned a lot. So it just made me like kind of. I wish I would have knew the shit a little earlier, but I kind of just tone it down a bit and switch it up a little with them. So I like it. I like it.
We learn
take
too.
Something from
we
it.
learn too.
We taking something from it.
Okay. Well, look, now I have a whole different perspective on Jocing, because when I first heard the term, I was like, oh, it's just jokes. Like they just cap. Well, from where I'm from, we call it capping. Like you cap on each other, or you joke on each other, or whatever.
Well, no, that's
that's kind of what I thought it was. I'm glad to know that it's more.
piss out.
We call it who?
We call that a ribbon.
Ribbon.
Like we ribbon.
Ribbon.
Yes.
Like
jokes.
Like we're really real.
Okay.
Some people take that.
We do that. We do that too. But like we do that like in
we try not to, but
in an interview, if you dead energy, we gonna rip the piss out of you. You gotta come with it. We gonna loosen it up.
Right.
But we don't like when we invite guests coming in. Like sometimes we look for guests and it's like, wow, let's interview this guest. We're looking for like a totally different thing from this guest, and it goes wrong, and it's like we don't end up knowing, what we really want to know, and they just blunt with it. No,
right.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's like,
they shut themselves.
So yeah, that's bad jokes. Like we cut.
We get it out of them. Like I'm not gonna let them off the question. I'm gonna answer that question in 3 different ways until you understand that a yes. I'm not asking you a yes or no. Did I say yes or no? Did I say true or false? I asked you a question. Come on, baby, give me 100 words right quick. What's wrong with you?
Right.
Just Joseph.
Jokes us right quick. I only got 10 questions and I need you to make this shit 2 hours long, okay?
Right. No, I understand. Before y'all journey got started with the first interview thing that y'all are doing and now which has turned into JoceGang, were y'all friends before this whole thing turned into what it turned into? Or did y'all just, okay.
Yeah, so we was josing each other. I mean, like, we just went out to eat. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday again. And we just was josing at at dinner. And then the waitress, she ended up josing. So it was like everywhere we go. It's just natural, it's just not intentionally, but damn.
To me, it's important.
Yeah, it is.
It's important to be like, because what if the sun don't shine? You need people like us to come through all shiny and shit. Just glow. The glow, just glowing shit up,
Right. Exactly. Yes. In your intro, you guys spoke about having a business called Nola Outrage, a dance team. How did that come about?
Like
I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm jealous.
We always our kids was into they did a lot of stuff, sports, and then our daughter dances, and we was always there, always supporting her, always was the go-to parent, picking them up, doing extra things, and
she being blunt. Okay, so our daughter was like, she's a dog, so like okay, you know how. Like, I don't blame coaches for doing this, but when it's my child suffering, I do what I did. So you can't blame me either, right? So our daughter dances. She was dancing on the dance team, but they didn't perform as much as they should based off of, because when I'm watching the team, I'm watching my daughter. So I'm like, why didn't I perform it? So we started our own team based off of girls like that. Like, you know how you just good, but the rest of the team doesn't perform well. So you don't at all. So you're suffering. So that's what made us actually start Nola Outrage dance team.
She just so real. Like, I was just trying to
be around no
like, no, that's what we are about on here. We want you to be real.
Yeah. So we end up starting the dance team. A lot of the other girls came along with us, and some of them are still here with us today. And we started our team, and they, we took it off from there. We didn't even know how, it just went up to the top. Like it's
a good team. We all try to teach, techniques. We try to teach terminology. We try to do it all. We don't want to hold the girls back because that defeats the purpose of us doing it. We also we are tuition free as well because that alone will hold a dancer back. Yep. Now I'm not saying they don't have to pay for their uniform and shit.
Right.
We just be joking, like you don't get that, you know what I'm saying? But but I mean, like we like all our girls. We go Nola Outrage. They be mad. Outrage. I'm just playing. But go ahead.
But yeah, we do fundraising. We do fundraisers. We do different. We also have the girls go out, look for sponsors. A lot of them were successful with these uniforms we purchased. So we were we allowed them to go out and you know, get their uniform sponsors, anything that they need sponsored. And yeah, we kind of like keep it, you know, the budget. You know,
we try, but when you have girls that dance like our girls, like you gotta come with it. You really have to just, you know, you gotta look the part too. It's more than just being a part. Because you got people that look the part and just not the part, but they get the part just from looking the part. And then you sit back, damn, I wish I looked the part. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So that's how it goes. So it's some work.
Yes.
Yeah, we literally have a dancer here right now looking at our face. Like, you know, just like they're here. We, you know, yeah, some work. Yeah.
It sounds like Nola Outrage is more than just a dance team. It's a family. It's, you know, a whole.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. We look out for each other. You know, we go the extra 9 mile, and we, you know, we go pick our dancers up. We you know, help our dancers, whatever we can support them with extra means. We actually, whenever their parents unavailable, you already know.
We gotta make it work.
And we're that coach, we're that everything, you know, to the dancers.
Right.
So it's they go-to person. And they never want to leave. Like really. Like never want, like, okay, it's time to go home. Like we don't see
that. Right.
But yeah, we love it though.
They love it when we don't have practice.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So yeah, it's like a little network of family. We, you know, stick together. We teach the girls, you know, we teach them morals, values, teach them how to respect each other, teach them how to stick together, teach them how to work together, more importantly, because they come with all different kind of, you know, attitude and different type of whatever they bring from the outside, inside, and try to teach them, you know, and the number one thing is, you know, respect, so they can respect each other and also us. But we don't have a problem with them disrespecting us, thank God, you know. So
because we lenient, we very lenient. So we're real lenient.
It's a long journey, but hey,
because I know it's 2021.
We knocked it out. It's a lot of work, but hey, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, we love what we do, and we do it from our heart. We have the passion in doing what we do, and I think that's, you know, more what it's about. Just it's more than not just, you know, like you say, we free. We don't charge our dancers any tuition. We our daughter actually, the minute she teach them the dance, she teach them everything. Like she we don't have a coach. Like we are the coach. We organize it. We keep everything in line. We we know what to look for. And we know if we need, you know, to go out and get anybody else in extra to bring that enhancement. But our daughter mostly does it. Oh, like she does it all. She teaches them, and and then she's very talented herself. So whatever she has, she shared with them, and they love her, and then, you know, they love the team.
It's challenging,
very challenging. So
wow.
I mean, hey. That's how we doing this. It's been about to be 3 years. As a matter of fact, in April, it'll be 3 years we've been in business, and it's we've been all over. Now we moving to traveling now. We're not gonna be here and
we'll be in Arkansas.
We're gonna be all over.
Oh wow.
And then every month after, we're gonna look somewhere to take the girls to you know, to get out and explore, you know, to let them have that other feel of getting out, you know. So there's a lot of stuff that they able to do when they with us. You know, we're trying to do a little more. We got a lot of work to do, and it's a lot of planning and a lot of organization and a lot of, you know, strict discipline. It's like a lot that we got, and we got it. Yeah, we're moving forward to a more positive, you know, thing. Like so, that's us.
Wow, that is amazing. That is such an amazing story. That's inspirational, honestly. Going on 3 years of business.
One day we woke up, the dance, her dance team she were on, decided not to do it anymore, and we're like, no, you know, some girls still need to do this, and we all decided to come together, and one day we woke up and we had the audition, and we had the you know, registration, and ever since then we here. Yeah. So we always get new dancers. A lot stay, not many leave. If they leave, it's like tough, and it's kind of like, you know, they come back, and when they do come back, they stronger than ever. But the ones here is stronger than ever. And they take the lead role, and they looking forward to
gotta come get the spot. You want the spot, you gotta get it. You gotta
work. Let them work.
Nothing given to you.
Yes, we make them work like they work. Like we teach them. It's nothing given to you. You have to earn it, and
you gotta correct it or you cut.
Yes, they know that well.
Correct it or you're cut.
So they got to be strong. They got to be strong. We don't do the baby thing, even though we do the baby thing. You know what I mean? But we don't do the baby.
Right.
There's a time and place to baby them, and it's time and place. Okay, it's time to do what we need to do.
Like if I see you wanted it and you worked for it and you like went and you didn't get it and you got
and that's in real life too.
That's real life. But you can't just like I'm not saying tears are bad because you're supposed to. You got to let it out. But all that this crying for nothing.
Yeah.
Like no, because you want me to give it to you. Like, excuse me.
Right.
You gotta know how to take something like if it's not for you at that moment, you need to go to work what you need to get. Like if you want this win and you want it, you gotta work for it. So if that's because you didn't get it this time, which is I know they almost always get it.
They get it.
But
these
if
girls
you don't get it,
you're gonna get it. These girls are like real life.
They always hungry. They always want it. Like that's Nola Outrage has a hunger for it. Like they go there to do it, handle their business, and they're known and they know. You know when Nola Outrage comes, it's Nola Outrage, and not to I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying that's so positive for us and to to just rejoice it and just smile at the work so hard. No tuition. You come here and you could get a top of the line, services, and it's all free, like really, like free, and then you still see results at the end, just as well as somebody pay a lot of money, a lot of, send their child off, spending buku bucks, because we came from a paying dance team who is paying and spending a lot of money, but I'm just saying here is just equivalent.
You're not performing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm petty, I'm sorry, shit, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's all real though. That's real. That's real. You can't.
It is.
It's real.
Not often we talk about it. We don't hardly talk about it. We just do our thing and just let it speak. And then we get along well in the major community.
We get along well.
We stay to ourselves mostly, but
it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
You treat others how you want to be treated.
We keep our girls very humble.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
We come through, we smile, and we just keep doing it. We come for one thing. Yeah. When I recognize talent, I think my girls be mad when I be giving props to the other team. I be extra. I be like, but I like to see it. I like to see talent. I like to see it. And they always got like an extra, that one girl on the team that make you be like, oh my God.
Yeah. Right.
You cannot deny that. If you deny that, then you a hater. It's not have any blood. I'm coming to that girl on that team and say, baby, you did good. You are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
They are all
you never know how that make you. Our people, you gotta just do
that. That's encouragement. Also,
that help people. That really that's encouragement. For real. You never know what a person going through. You can't add to. You just gotta just add to the confidence. That's how I feel.
Yep.
Right.
Strong children out here. Strong children, and all that count. You can't tear them down. You gotta tell them what they're doing right before you tell them what they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was good. I'm gonna need you to point those feet because that shit was whack. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them what they did right before you tell them what they did. You can't just tell them what they did wrong and they feel like they did nothing right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Exactly. Y'all are speaking on so many amazing points. That is very important now, especially in today's society. It's very, very important. Speaking of Nola Outrage, how did you guys come up with the name?
Her idea. She came up. We had like 5 different names. We had a coach.
I'm kind of mad. I came up with just
she
Nola.
Made it up like I didn't know where that came from. Nola. We never pre-discussed this. None of that.
I just bust out the blue.
I loved it. I was like, ooh, that's what it is.
What? That what you gonna see? I don't know. Like when I was speaking existence.
Yeah,
like,
that's what it is.
Because the word outrage and it was like a petty name to me.
Yeah.
My original name was the Messy Boots.
I was like,
I'm like, girl, we about to
the whole mission of it was good.
It was a good mission because it was. I was only thinking money when I thought about that. And like, just picture us coming to your state, coming to your best team, putting up on them, knocking at their dance studio. Like, what's that? We want better right now. Come outside, you know. And so it was a good thing. But I think my vision was too big for my pockets. The vision was too big for the pockets.
One day we're gonna pursue that. One day that's good. I'm gonna wait till my daughter go off to college and go, you know, do a thing, so we can have more focus upon, you know, the ones that's coming up that she's raising and we're raising, and I think that be like a small team of them to go and do that. But I like that idea. I hope nobody never leaked it.
No, this is our poor man copyright right here. This is our poor man copyright.
It's right now.
We are the messy boots. Future messy boots. We putting up on y'all,
and you know what?
No matter what state you in,
tell them what the boot stand for. The boot, you know what the boot stand for, right? In Louisiana, so that's where the boot came from. LA, the messy boots. So you heard that first. We want the best of the best girls all over Louisiana to hop on the AAU messy boots dance team, Majorette Dance Squad, and we need a production team. So anybody who watches this, y'all want to drop bread on the production team, we can get this shit started now. Hulu, Netflix, all these guys are desperate right now. We need a team. Let's go. The
hey, look, promotion. Yes, manifesting. Yes, manifestation.
You gotta speak it.
Speaking of existence.
Definitely.
Because they mad when we come through.
Hey, yes. I've learned in a lot of, because I used to play sports. So I definitely learned that if you're not making the team intimidated or mad before you ever step on the court, then y'all not doing something right. So definitely. Right.
There's no lies there. No lies. Like none.
Like, you know how like when you leave it, when you dance so good, they silent. They don't want to clap.
Right.
Are you quiet? But I like it.
A powerful person that speaks, the room gets quiet. Yes. It's like, you know, that spoke volumes without, you know, even.
No, it's like when it's real. Like when you powerful and you speak something good, they gonna give you a round of applause. When you say some real shit, either you gonna hear giggles like, this nigga not lying, or the shit gonna be silent. Like you gonna be in awe. It's gonna be like how it be. That's some real shit. And when we touch the floor, some real shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Straight up.
Yeah. You guys both each spoke about is DJBae, is it your daughter that does the choreography?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like the girl brain is just, I don't know. She's been dancing since like 3,
very creative,
4. She's been always making up stuff. And I just didn't realize it, you know, how talented she was. I was just like the type, like, okay, like 1 year old, she was singing songs. So I always was like, okay, this baby a little advanced. But until she was recognized, the cheerleader, she and then after that, it took it a wrong turn. Like it went to the top. Like I really saw her doing like dances on a level of like older girls. Like she was like,
I saw her do.
They were like 10. Like
I promise you, I saw her when she was young before she got a cheerleader. I saw how flexible she was, and I was like, "Oh, my son played football. Like, why don't you let them, do cheerleading? Like, because I was always my son was playing football before he was even allowed. When he was training, because I was just I was a single mom. I don't know how to be a man. I'm just doing what I think is necessary.
Right.
Putting into something. So what took him was the football. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it started.
She did
the cheer stuff, and she was every beat.
Like it was so different.
I'm like, damn.
Like still to this day, if you go to Nola Outrage page and you see her, you'll recognize her. But she makes it up. She lay in her bed. She make the music up. All our music for the competition. Put it in her notes. She cut it up. Like she cut the music up down to the perfection. And then I'm like, when you gonna make our music? Like I'm going to my 15-year-old child telling her, where's the music? You know, where's the music? She's like, Mom, you the coach.
Yeah.
We the team.
I'm the director. We the director and the CEO. We cutties.
What we gonna do next? Like we doing categories. So she have everything planned out ahead of time. Like she sit there, plan it out, and then whenever it's time for her to teach and she's ready to do it. So she's strict on the girls, no missing class. Y'all know if y'all miss, y'all don't perform. So they all have that down pat, and she's teaching it. Then they got this thing to where if she's doing a move, and I'm like, what the hell you just did? And they doing it too. I'm like, oh my God, they know exactly what she did. What did y'all do? And I'm like, do it for them. I can't see. I don't know how to dance. Y'all gotta show me what it is. And then they do it. I'm like, oh my God. So they all have their relationship, visual.
It's like the hardest thing to do is to just picture somebody younger than you or somebody your age yelling at you, telling you what to do. You know how much
right.
You know how much I don't know what you call willpower. I don't know the term. But that takes a lot of strength. Shit.
Got a lot of
calm down. My mom don't even talk to me like that.
She has a lot of friends on the team.
They respect it. They recognize.
She coached and because she got a best friend on the team. They've been dancing since they were in elementary. And right now they're 10th together. So they they cousins now because we found out they were cousins, but they dance side by side. So she running and she take the order. Sometimes she fuss, no, it don't go like that. Stop playing or whatever. So they switch back and forth.
Uniforms, all this stuff.
Oh yeah, she was making the uniforms.
She was making uniforms.
She was doing a lot of the graphics. She was that girl making uniforms. I'm going to her what you need? What do you need? What I need to buy? What else? So she's like, just order this and that. So it was us doing everything. The team is it's blessed team because it's coaches go out and pay for all this. I was saving my parents' money, and she was making it we do shirts. We do a lot of stuff for the team, stuff that we could just grab right then and there and keep the money down at a low cost. We'll do less stuff for cheap. And and she do some stuff and we all work together. She do some stuff. We all work together as a team. So my daughter and us, so we actually run it and then she do a lot. We just started to go out and buy the uniform now. So she's sitting back. I said, oh, you got a break now, my baby. Good. I'm loving this. I'm like, whatever.
And then we learn more, we know more, about more, before, I just knew execution and technique. I knew what to look for just from growing up. Yeah. Beyonce's and Aaliyah's and Missy Elliott, you know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? So,
and when it's not right when they're dancing and it's not right, we stop.
I was dance moms and just anything that had something to do with music or dance that was
right.
Yeah,
I got a little move with me. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that, But but anything like that. But she taught us more along this line.
Yes,
the council we give a little breaks when we can. Hey, you go take the big girl, we'll take the little girl. But still at the end, we gotta be like, somebody,
that don't go like that. That don't go right. So she begging forward.
It's they'll go word for word with us first.
Yeah,
they be like, I said what I said. That's a wrap. She said what she said.
Because they know what she does is great. They win.
Right.
We win. So it's she not gonna say us wrong. Sometimes we saying it don't go like that. Hold on, we gonna X tonight. I'm like, okay,
it's how you gonna tell me run a football and you never ran a football?
Right.
How you tell somebody how to do a backflip and they don't see me doing backflips?
Right.
Backflip, so she gonna tell them how to properly do the backflip. They gonna listen first. That's how it goes.
But it's fun. We have our nice crazy moments and we enjoy every moment of it because the girls love it. That's the number one thing. And and sometimes we gotta be a little tough, but
other times, our head down the swing on
other times it's great. Most of the time it's great.
She said we
We don't actually
swing on the kids, guys. We don't swing on the kids.
Yeah. So that's Nola Outrage.
That's us.
Wow, that's amazing, and it's so important to do it in a family manner. I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize when it comes to doing businesses or just doing anything, together as a unit. If you're not doing it with genuine love, respect, and you know, just happiness is not going to be, you know, what it should be. So y'all are definitely doing some great things. Keep for sure. With your daughter being so young, you said she's 15. Okay, with her being 15, like that's 15. That's a lot. You know, on a 15-year-old. When I was 15, I literally just had a basketball in my hand. You know, so
I was doing other stuff like I was not making up dances and teaching dancing. I was not making uniforms and shirts and whatever else she does.
I was doing music.
But look, she loves to do it. Like I mean, she love it. Like we don't force. Like I mean, she has it down pat. Like I'll be stressing and she'll be over there. Like
already got it figured out.
Already had it figured out. Like I won't put in input. Why don't we do this? No, this how we do it, and then it works great. Like it, I mean, like I'm like, oh my God, like, but everybody know that since they know that she teaches it, and that's why they so amazed about the team, because it's like, this 15-year-old, because they know her, you know her work, because she's been doing this since the beginning.
It's a respect.
She was like 13.
It's a respect thing. If
making
she didn't know how to
dances
dance,
and all that.
if she didn't know how to dance,
so 13 to 15 now, you know, she's a mini beast. Like she really is a beast. Like I told her, I was like, girl, like you are like, it gets better. Like I see her grow. She grew like from the small little dances to, you know, that still was winning to like advanced dances and professional on that level. Yeah. Like going against teams been out for years, and we've been out like just 3 years. Their team's been around 10 plus years, and we making them shake. Like it's like, oh my God. Yep. Like they feel the rep. Like sometimes we one time it was a tie with a team that been out for years. And then all the judges was like, oh my God, like we can't decide. Like I'm like, ew, and they was like looking at us like, what the hell they came from? Because that was our first time traveling out of the state. That was last summer. We went to Texas, and when I tell you,
what were we talking about? Texas?
Yeah, Texas. No, dude. But that's But we no, it's not about that. But it was like the ref in there. You know, a lot of teams really loved what we did. They loved us, and a lot of claps. Don't get me wrong, and a lot of recognition, and a lot of come back, and a lot of invites, and yes. Right. But they know my daughter. She was she was 13, making 14 last year. So she did a lot of that work. Like everything she do, the music, the dances. She did all the uniforms when we performed out there. I would have done that, and we just like I said in March, the ones we stepping out in Arkansas with. We just ordered a new uniform. So we actually went out and ordered it because I wanted my team to, we wanted the team to look a little more, you know, like professional. When we do it, it's professional, but I want her to like not stress and like, you know, because I say she just want to get it right. If it's not right, she would take the whole thing down and redo it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I know, you're not about to do that. We don't have time. Like you're doing, we got like 35 to 40 girls on the team. So in picture making that, and it grew from last. Like no, you're not about to. No, you just you're still in school. You know, you got a lot to do. And then sometimes when I tell her to take a break, she still end up making up stuff. I'm like, you not tired? Like, okay, you making up dance? This is your break. Like, you know, but she's like, we gotta get this done. I'm like, okay, you know, if that's how you want, go ahead. And it works because guess what? She's like, see, I told you. Then I'm gonna take a break. I'm like, okay, now take. Yeah, so we got other visions. Like it's not like at a halt. We got other expectations and other visions for it, and we trying to go in another more positive direction. So the girls are growing, and I feel that they need a little bit more stricter because the world is just, you know, it's just crazy out here, and they just need to know. What I'm saying, you just keep a positive mind at all times. Like so we. Yeah, we trying to, there's a lot of work, and then we got a lot of stuff for them. I want to get them out to do stuff, interact with the community, go like feed the homeless, and you know, just give back to the community. That's the next level that we're on. We never done that yet. We however we perform for the community, we go do different shows for schools and stuff. But I want us to do like more stuff, like we have a passion for like feeding the homeless and going out singing Christmas carols around Christmas time to the homeless and the elderly, and you know, maybe go to the neighborhoods, knock on the door, you know, and light them with a little Christmas carol. You know, just stuff, you know, a little more community involved. Man, pass out bags, goodie bags to the less fortunate family. You know, little stuff like that. Because we came, when I was brought up, I came from a little, you know, I didn't ever see no hard times, but I can imagine, you know, my friends. So I kind of figured, yeah, it's time for us to do a little more stuff that's really relevant to, other than, you know, just about us. It's not just about us. It's about others too that could use our support and help. Thanks. So I kind of figure we can give back also to that. So yeah, that's a bigger vision.
Okay, hey, I love that. I love that, you know, not only are you looking, you know, out for yourselves as well as this entire business, but like you said, it's about other people as well. And the fact that you guys are even on that mindset of, you know, wanting to help others, thinking about others is so important. It's definitely going to make a difference, and it's definitely going to bring a lot of attention to you guys for sure. Not only on the dancing spectrum, because I know y'all are out there killing it. I saw some of the videos. I was like, yes, these girls are killing it. But you know, being a positive light to the world as well, it's just going to bring so much to you guys. You guys said you have traveled to Texas. You guys are going to Arkansas in March, which, by the way, let me know when you guys are going to be in Arkansas. I have family in Arkansas, and I might need to take me a little trip to go see the fam.
March the 13th is when we're going. That's our big competition. And we'll do the location.
Come catch some footage and interview some of our girls, man.
Okay, yes, definitely will have to set that up.
Yeah, they have some teams, like a lot of teams. They get to see what we do and see different types of styles. We're a mixture of everything. We do all type of dancing. We just don't do just a majorette. We do a little ballet. We do lyrical. We do modern, a lot of modern. We do a lot of My daughter has she's a big like ballet based dancer.
Big resume.
Yeah, she that's what defined her. Ballet defined her. She do all type of dance.
She was the first black Clara in a high style production.
Yeah, she did like she got history. Like this dance team is just
her resume is probably bigger than half of these dance coaches out here.
Yeah, she did a lot. She did a lot coming up. So she
been all in New York. Dance theater, Harlem.
Yep. She got a lot of resume, like a lot of stuff under her belt. But she's a humble child. She's very grateful. She take it seriously. Like she don't take it for granted at all. No. And she's not big headed.
She's not big headed with it. She should be, but she's not.
Yeah, she's not arrogant. She's shy most of the time, but she's herself. So she like when others try to approach her, like other coaches, like you are so awesome. She kind of like shut down, but I'm trying to get her broken out there because she's like, you know, smiling, like come on, interact, hold a conversation, because she's very smart. And then when we're in a call, you want to have a conversation. Like, no, you should have a conversation. So she gotta, she's trying to get out of it. So that's why I want to travel. I want to like get, you know, our team out there, get her ready for the real world. Because when she goes to college, dance and start her career, she's not gonna have me there every second of the way. So it's like you a little mini adult that you need to start, you know, getting ready to transition a little bit yourself. Because she's still a child at heart. I'm still doing things for her, you know, a lot of things, you know, big stuff. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff, lots of stuff for her. Food, you know, mommy, she's falling a little bit on the side.
She's still a teenager. So
you
don't watch that part, that side of it.
I don't.
I like you really have people their age out here doing shit that you can't even fathom at that age, you know? And like you know, so you just gotta appreciate that. It just like my son 15, he just like stay inside. I'm so like at one point, once I'm like, won't you go do something with you? But he do good. He does well right now. COVID-19 is a good excuse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He does. It's time to perform. He does well. You know what I'm saying? He's respectful. He holds door for older people. He'll get up. If you see an old woman, he'll open the door for a woman. I appreciate all those things because he's 15, and every time I cut the news on, it's a 15-year-old that got shot or that went to jail for murder or got armed robbery. So I appreciate go make all the fucking noise in the back on Fortnite. I'd rather you be in here saying
right.
There's somebody
Exactly.
Seriously. That's
Exactly.
so true. Yes.
Yeah, y'all. It's really it's crazy when you see younger children, or I mean even young adults being on, you know, positive mindsets and just not on what their peers are on. And you, like y'all keep saying, you know, you never know what somebody is going through. And they can be the happiest people in the world, but be going through so much mentally, not even know it. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Right.
Y'all are exactly right.
Yep, they're exposed to a whole lot. They see a lot. And they got to go home and they go to school and they go around wherever their environment is. And but I tell them whatever, you know, even though here, Nola Outrage, we could do so much. But when you come through the door, you have to keep it, you know, back to civilizations. It's back to, you know, atmosphere is peaceful and positive. You know, keep whatever that is out there, whatever, you know, you got going on out there. But if you need to talk to me about anything, and if I see anything going on and it's negative, we correct it. Like that's the struggle that we go through, because they're kids, they come from everywhere. And it's not our kids, but you know, they are our kids, and we just gotta keep them and steer them back and keep it positive, keep it moving. But we be successful at that because we don't have time. Every now and then we'll get a little, you know, sassiness amongst each other, but we straighten it out and we talk to the parent about it and we keep it moving. Like, because they help us, they support us much as they can, and that's what we need, the little support, because it's a struggle. Like they get it here, then they go home, they need to get it too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So so that's where we at. We're a team. We working. You know, we gotta raise some kids to be successful in society, continue doing what they love to do. So that's our whole mission. You know what I'm saying? And trying to give them somewhere safe and somewhere nice they can just go to and do what they love, learn dance, go travel, go dance, you know, do different stuff. So
Okay. Okay. With the JoceGang and Nola Outrage, are there any upcoming things that we should know about? Any future endeavors that you guys are working on with both of those businesses?
Well, tomorrow we're having a fundraiser to help pay for our bus to Arkansas. We're having a street battle, and we have like 6 dance teams coming to battle. And we getting our girls prepared, like, you know, putting them out there, getting them prepared, because they were shut down a minute, even though they never stopped working. But they we doing the street battle. All the coaches love it. 6 teams coming out to come. Everybody likes to battle Nola Outrage, so it wasn't that bad. But they're gonna come out. We're gonna battle, and then that's an event. They come and support us for the fundraiser, and that's our big event we have coming up tomorrow.
That's one of them.
One of them, and then we have also we have the Valentine's. Tell a little bit about
it's the Filthy Valentine.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
We call it the Filthy Valentine. And it's that's a lie. It's the Filthy Valentine. It's Valentine's Day. Right?
Yep, it's on Valentine's.
It's on Valentine's Day, and we originally were targeting couples, but we got bad targeting couples because I know a lot of singles. They're like, "What you mean?" Like, I'm like, I didn't say you guys didn't come. I'm just saying my target audience for couples. So it's just a Filthy Valentine. So I also have a list for single people to sign up to be auctioned off as a fundraiser to raise money for a girl on a seat to get to Arkansas, or just for future bus and transportation needs. But you know, there's a lot of girls who really talented, who parents just can't afford uniforms and stuff like that. And that's what we look for sponsors and stuff for, you know? So that's what we do. So I try to use both the entities to raise money. You know, why not? For these kids. Why not? You know? Right.
Exactly. Okay. So any future upcoming things for JoceGang? Or are we just
the JoceGang is the Filthy Valentine? Girl, I got so much. I don't even know. You just have questions you don't know. That's what it is. We got
stuff playing and taking.
We had I would have been able to name everything, but right now the way the COVID-19 and the coronavirus and all of this going, I rather put like kind of a hold on certain things, you know.
Right.
Like I rather deal with kids than adults. You feel me? I rather deal with the kids than adults during this. Whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but
no, I understand
that. I don't think even if you think of it any kind of way, even if this shit was man-made and meant to target people, it wasn't the kids. You know what I'm saying? The kid was us. You know, it was like older people, weaker immune systems, stuff like that. So that's just my feeling. I'd rather deal with kids, so people, will ask us, won't ask us, how can you have an event with just kids? I'd rather just deal with kids with people, period. Period.
Okay. Yep. Okay. With everything you guys have done from
that's a lot.
It's a lot, but I love it though. I love it. I genuinely love it all.
I mean, I like to say something really who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who?
Yes, I see y'all representing. Yes. Okay. So with everything that you guys have going on, from JoceGangs to Nola Outrage, has there ever been a time where it just got very stressful and you guys thought about quitting?
No, never thought about quitting. Never.
Yes, I love that.
It doesn't get that stressful. We figure it out. Trust me. Like we make a way. Like we never, because if we quit, that means we didn't finish what we pursue. That's not our destiny. Our destiny is not to quit. Our destiny is to.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut it off. But if you think about it, our whole purpose. If you think about the radio show, the platform, I didn't do it for me. I mean, I don't keep up with the news and all. I don't keep up with all that. The number COVID-19. I don't keep up with shit like that. Only thing I keep up with is what I deal with in my everyday life. So my whole purpose is for other people to use the platform, and the same thing with these kids. Our whole purpose is to give these kids confidence and build them up to have something better to do. Because if you don't have your education, then you have your talent, you could be a dumbass good dancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I can't get like that, but shit, you could be a dumbass good dancer. You know what I'm saying? But for real, just think about we helping them with something. So we don't do it for ourselves. You can't give up something that you're not doing for yourself anyway, right? That's how I feel about it. If it was me, I'd probably be quit. But I don't do it for us. You can't that's too many people.
The most stressful situation.
There's too many people depending on us.
The most stressful situation we encounter with dealing with the dance team is
them damn parents.
It's like, okay, y'all, we gotta have practice the day before the event. So it's like we need more work. Like we work, if we're not satisfied and you didn't get it, and we don't think you're ready, and you have to be ready, that's stressful. So it's like, okay, now we're gonna have practice the day before. You're supposed to be getting your hair done, supposed to be getting this day. We're gonna have practice, and then now your mom gotta take you to get your hair done after, and everything else picks up after. So that's stressful. It's stressful for the parent, it's stressful for the dancer, it's stressful for us. But at the end of the day, the end result, everything is worth it. It's all worth it. And then that's the end result. We can relax, we can take a deep breath, because when they go there, it's much better. Like we really work out kinks before the day of. So yeah, that's stressful. That's our definition of stressful.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, but we don't give up. It's never to where we give up on the kids. We can't give up on the kids. Sometimes we have that's. They don't do anything. They go to school and they worry about dance the very second. They text me all in class. Like, you're not supposed to have your phone in class. Why are you asking us dance? What you learning in class? That's the question.
Right.
Have A or B in that class, So it's that. So yeah, we all they got for them. And the parents love it. So it's like, come on, I'm tired of these kids being in the house. Y'all not having practice today? What you mean you canceling practice? So that's our response right here. So it's like
yeah, right. If you guys could give one piece of advice to anybody who is interested in being a CEO, a radio host, a dance director, a dancer, or just any life advice at all, what piece of advice would you give to people?
You go. All right, you want me to go?
No matter.
Okay. That's a question.
No, it's not.
That piece of advice. You do.
Me, I ask other people that. Nobody asks me.
I know, so that's your favorite question. Now you've been asked.
my piece of advice is if you know you got it, don't wait on the validation from others. Because that alone will discourage you. If you're the type of person who needs validation to do it, then you're not doing it for yourself. We need to learn how to like how can you take care of somebody else if you can't take care of yourself? How can you love somebody else and not love yourself? So the self-love, confidence, and doing it from the heart and just having a confidence and not waiting on the validation. Right there to do it. And that's just not for CEOs, that's for people overall. That's from the dancers to the football players. Just do it for yourself. Don't wait on your coach, because you may have a coach that see that you have the talent and don't know that you need the validation. It won't validate nothing, not knowing he's discouraging you the whole time. So learn how to love yourself and just do it for you. And then take the spot. That part.
Okay.
Like I would give it's like you can't wait on confirmation from your outside source. You gotta move. Like if that's what you want to do, sometimes you just gotta go head first and do it. You know what I'm saying? And you know the best lesson that can be taught is the lesson you teach yourself. You you move forward, you get started, you know what I'm saying, and then you take it from there. Like you learn on the way, you know, on the go, like you learn, and then as you get through, you'll figure it out. You know, I figure you figure it out. That's what we did. We started the team, we moved forward, we learned, we paid attention, and we was very observant, and then we really was we was helpful at the same time too, and then you know we got it right. Like we went through a lot to get it right, you know. So yeah, so that's how we did. We did our homework, and we
homework.
Yes, we moved forward. We did it fast, and every little piece of advice that we give ourselves, we kind of like act on it, and then we solid now. It's like the foundation. Right. It's got to be solid. Yeah,
you can't change the person who you are, especially if you're doing it from the heart.
Right.
You know, you can't be stupid and like keep doing the same thing over and over again, but don't let it change your character. Let that be the reason why. Okay.
Right.
We appreciate you.
Yes, we really do. Like really, like a second interview. Like the first one was awesome, and this one is different. Like it was, you know, a little, so we able to put out a little bit because we don't talk much. We talk, but I'm saying like we don't really put
people don't talk about
out
us.
There. Yeah, so we don't. We don't know if they do.
Well, I don't know if they talk about us, but we don't talk about
us. Right.
The many things and challenges that we have, that we face every day, we don't really talk about. You know, we just do it. You know, we go through it. You know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And you know, that is some great advice. That is great advice. Y'all weren't just speaking to people. Y'all are speaking to me as well. So I want y'all to know, y'all reached somebody. Y'all just reached me. So I want to thank both of you so much for, you know, agreeing to sitting down with us talk today and doing this interview and being so open and vulnerable about what you guys do, and, you know, why you guys do it, and just giving so much insight on how to be better, how to be positive, you know, how to just keep going when things get hard. So much appreciation to y'all as well. And
same thing, same here, vice versa.
I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. So where can everybody find each of you and JoceGang and Nola Outrage as a whole on social media?
Yep, everything for this our platform for the dance team is Nola Outrage on Instagram, is Nola Outrage dance team on Facebook. Our website, we have a website set up. Even though we do it, we monitor it, and we, you know, we set up ourselves. It's we gotta, you know, change a little bit, but it's there. You can still contact
Nolah Outrage.
Yeah, because you go to it, the same picture. You might see the same picture, but we change it often. But yeah, we have a website, www.NolaOutrageDanceTeamLLC.net, and also it's We have 2 sites. And you can reach us there. You can send us an email. We do respond. We respond. And same thing for the email. Nola Outrage at yahoo.com. Yeah, that's all our little, information. If you need to reach us, contact us. And
share. just follow the JoceGang.
Mm-hmm.
The Joce.
Facebook,
Instagram. No, you follow the personal page. Just follow the JoceGang.
Yep.
That's the page that I want to focus on. I want to focus on the JoceGang because we are here for you guys. Yep. So help us. Help you.
And we do listen. I mean,
we're back on our, just all I listen to. I'm back on my, you send it, I spin it.
Yep.
You feel me? You send it, I spin it. But don't get me wrong. It's not going to be as easy, you guys, because shit in life don't come easy. So you're going to have to work for it. With a share, like, invite. I mean, you can't beat that. Like, right. Or you can cash out. Pick one. You want to cash out? Cash out. I want $2,000.
Right. Yep.
Right.
So facts. All facts.
I'm just playing, not 2,000, y'all.
We just thought of a bonus question really quickly that I want to ask y'all. So, as far as the dance team goes, what is the age range of girls that can be a part of the team?
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we take them early as 6.
4. I
think
was 4.
Yeah, she like them 4.
I like them 4. If
they can focus and they can catch, and they, we don't baby, like I said.
It gotta be like a tough 4.
Yeah. We actually registered our girls 6 to after you graduate high school. When you graduate, then you go to college. So we take them. I'm gonna say kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. So that's our the age we take our dancers, and so we have 3 different groups. We have our minis, our juniors, and our seniors. So that's the 3 different age groups that we put them in, and they're different level of training, and they move from one age group to the next, and sometimes we mingle them all together. They learn as a whole, and sometimes we they learn separately. We work with them. We really work with them based up of what we're doing, based up of what we got coming up. So that's how we do it.
Okay. Well, everyone, please go and support JoceGang and Nola Outrage. They would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it.
We are gang, period. Nothing else behind it. No podcast, radio, just a JoceGang. That's it. Because I know
that people heard it.
And all that. Yes. We are the gang. Remember that, okay?
Yes. So y'all go follow them on go follow them on all social media platforms. Get their likes up, their comments up, their shares up. Tell the whole world about them, period. And who knows? They might be in the state near you one day. You never know. So keep your eyes open, stay up to date with them, so y'all can know everything going on. And once again,
you don't need your eyes. You're gonna hear about it.
And once again, I want to thank you both so much for coming through on the Glow Talk today. And I want to thank all of y'all out there who are watching for tuning in to this episode on the Glow Talk today. I hope you guys took some valuable insight and valuable information from this interview today. And make sure you guys tune into the next episode on the Glow Talk, where we are glowing and growing. Everybody have a great day. Bye.
You too.